Alright, how's it going, guys? I stumbled upon something today in the TBS Agent M app. So it's the mobile app that you can use either on the iPhones or Androids. Mine just happens to be an iPhone, and it works good. I did run into a few things that were issues, so I just want to run through those real quick. So normally, I know people, this looks very similar to their Agent X, which is what would be the desktop version. You're able to change settings, update firmware, that kind of thing. And a lot of the similar features are on this app. But the main thing, and I'm going to actually turn on my Tango 2 real quick. So the main thing that I did not know the Agent M can do, and it looks to be something that came out early this year or late last year, is that you can get telemetry basically shown, especially for GPS drones. So if you have a GPS on your drone, that's important. So let me go to my settings real quick. And so you're going to look for your TBS Tango 2, and you're going to connect to it. So mine's already connected up. You'll go back to the app, and then from there, you're going to actually, you don't need to connect, but you do need to drag to the top, and that should show that black bar across the top, and the little thing that looks like a folded map, you're going to touch that. And now you'll see that it'll be a GPS or I guess a satellite image of where you're at. And basically, if you look up top, it'll give you your battery voltage. So that's going to be your drone's battery. Your amps used. Let's see. So this is going to see. It's going to say that the Wi-Fi is bad because, of course, it's not actually Wi-Fi. It'll tell you satellites, your elevation, mile per hour, and then the distance from home, along with some of the controller dB, the decimals and all that stuff at the bottom. So something interesting. I haven't actually tested it yet. It's raining today, but I will, and I'll post an update. I'm thinking that it'll probably show your flight path and stuff like that. And then if you go back, you can go into your settings here. Set min and max voltage warnings. You can change like from meters and feet to miles and feet and stuff like that. And then change like the logging. So I assume, I'm not sure where it's going to actually export the GPS data file, but I'll figure that out and let you guys know. So just something cool. The things that I ran into that were an issue was your Wi-Fi needs to be updated all the way to the, I should be able to tell you, let's see if I go to about, so I went all the way to the 2.04, and you have to find that on their website. So if you go to Team Black Sheep, and basically just search, if you just Google Tango Wi-Fi up or firmware update, it'll pop right up and it'll tell you how to do it. Basically, you're going to download a file, type in an IP address into your browser while you're connected to the Wi-Fi, and update it from there. Same goes for the Tango 2. If I go to the about, I'm on 619. I was on 609, and it looks like you have to be at least 610 and higher. But if you're going to go anywhere, you might as well go to the newest stuff. And this is not a beta. It is truly the newest public release firmware. So update that, and then you'll get it to connect once you connect to it on your device. And from there, like I said, you're going to see all that stuff. And I thought it was just neat because, we're talking about remote ID and a bunch of different things now in the drone world. With the DJI drones that I've flown in the past, it's nice to be able to see your flight path and just general, stuff that's going on your phone. I was just recently flying out in Arizona, and it would have been cool to have this to see, exactly my flight path of what I flew. So just something cool. Check it out, guys.